Hey everybody, hope everyone is doing well. Just wanted to make a quick video on my Zane clone build. Pretty much this build is all for the clone. Zane does a little bit of damage, but pretty much everything is for the clone. Free radical, OPQ. This is the gun that I will drop with the clone. Sandhawk, the clone just seems to do really well with and doesn't blow himself up as much. Next important item, Plague Bearer, but the most important is having splash damage increase. The clone benefits from splash damage and action skill damage, not much else. Of course, Revolter Shield. Merv Hex, this is just to kind of take advantage of the corrosive bonus. Obviously with action skill start on the Revolter, we can abuse that a little bit and kind of get a lot of shock, kind of get a lot of corrosive damage. Icebreaker Victory Rush, standard. You can use quite a few items. Schluter works fine. And of course, Seeing Dead, again, pretty much all for the clone. Not much for Zane here. Skill tree, all the way down to the bottom of blue. All the way down to the bottom of red, of course, because we want double barrel, so that way when we drop the clone, he's going to be equipped with the gun that we are currently holding, which we'll try to always make sure is going to be the Sandhawk. Doppelbanger, just nice to clear the clone out early if you need. There is some survivability with this Zane build. Again, it's a little bit more geared towards the clone, but Zane definitely can put out some damage as well. Let's do a quick run here and see how it goes. It's been a minute, so bear with me. Okay, so first drop just right here. So speed, again, kind of important. The clone does seem to put out more damage the faster you're moving. Second place, so we get rid of that guy up on the wall there. Second guy on the wall. And we'll get rid of the third guy on the wall there. I like to try and clear out as many of the ratches and baddies as I can. Some people, just rip right through. Okay, we lost the clone, so we'll just do that. So, here's a good chance. Go down. Like I said, Zane puts out pretty decent damage as well. But that is something you do gotta keep an eye out for, is, sometimes they will beat up the clone and take him out. I don't do a lot of shooting with this build. It's really mostly the clone doing most of the work. I do throw in some extra shots when he really gets a lot of mob action going.
For the micro.
And frostbite guys. Sometimes it can be a pain with all the cryo. But that's where we take advantage of having the Revolter with action skill start. Get some extra shock, some extra corrosive damage in there. Oh, stuck. Let's go.
I live for this!
Okay. It's always nice when if you pop the clone yourself, his action skill cooldown's much quicker than if the enemies get to him. So for placement on the Valkyries, I generally like to pop them right here. He generally can get most bad guys. Sometimes gotta redrop them a little bit closer, but for the most part, he gets to most of the bad guys from there. Pretty much just keep moving. The clone is pretty beast. He's gonna do a lot of the hard work for you. So this is the one spot with these guys. Sometimes, just because that scraggler guy that hangs out in there.
Sorry, ladies. I'd love to stay, but I've got a job.
Those were advanced mechs, but we're after something bigger. Keep going.
And the nice thing is when you're not using a lot of ammo, you don't really have to worry about refilling up too much ammo. It's all the clone. Placement for here, I like to drop him up here. And again, he generally gets to most guys from up here.
I'm on fire! But not literally.
This part can be a little slow. He sometimes kills the guys a little quick and they lag a little on coming out. Okay, and then just drop them inside here. Oh, go down. Generally, like I said, not a problem. You do have old you as well, and if the clone is up and he's got somebody near him, 9 out of 10 times you're right back up. And if he doesn't kill anybody, just pop him for old you and you're back up and running.
Bullets for you, and bullets for you. Everybody gets bullets.
Okay, at least the clone came down here this time. So just try to keep the clone moving. I try to keep him pushing up on the bad guys, keep them spawning. Oh, almost jumped off the ledge.
Trigger finger's getting tired over here.
So this part, you know, if you want to make it quicker, definitely give the clone a hand. Sometimes you get stuck in the ground like that, just crouch. When you swap places with the clone, just crouch and he's right back out.
Are you seeing this? Open your bloody eyes!
Just to make the bridge quicker, we'll give the clone a hand here. But he can clear the bridge, no problem on his own. Just depends on how quick you want to be. Oh, stuck again. There we go, just crouch. Okay, there's the bridge. Just give him an extra little bit of shock damage.
It's possible you picked the wrong battle.
And just to make sure, yep, don't even need a single bit of ammo. Free Radical and OPQ mostly are for when I'm down. They help get up. Usually I'm already equipped on the Plague Bearer, so I just usually shoot that, but nice having some options sometimes.
Now that is definitely your target. Light that giant bastard up.
Now the only bummer with the Wotan and the clone, and some bosses, the clone just can't reach him. He'll hit the bottom half, but if he separates, he will not target Wotan's head. Try and drop him as close to, so hopefully when he gets both double bubbles here, hopefully the clone is close to inside that one. And in this case he is not. So that's the only bummer. Is sometimes if you don't catch the head, he's a pain. And we'd redrop the clone because we lost him. Lots of survivability for the most part. He should be, you know, putting out enough damage and should be recouping enough health that shouldn't be enough of an issue. And I guess this case he actually did target the head because the head must have come down. Usually he will not target the head because the head sits up fairly high. And that is the clone Zane build that I really like using. A little risky sometimes, like I said, if you go down a little bit too long after a shoulder cannon and you're not receiving any extra ASCs, can be a little tough getting out of Fight for Your Life, but makes it kind of fun as well. Hope you guys enjoy the build. Hope you all have a great day. Take care.